This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Alan says, does Arn have any memories to share of the late Ivan Koloff?
Yeah, one of the nicest men that I've ever met. A gentleman in every way, just a very kind, professional gentleman. And Uncle Ivan was, beloved by everybody. He was one of those veterans that commanded respect, and he didn't have to demand it. And he was a machine in that ring too, buddy. Go back and watch his matches. He never stopped.
We've spent a lot of time watching him in 1986 with Tony Schiavone this year, but I feel like it sort of gets forgotten that Bruno Sammartino was the WWF champion for 2,803 days. Process how long that is. 2,803 days, and Ivan Koloff beat him in Madison Square Garden, and it was a fucking riot. Now, he was, I guess, what you would call a temporary champion, a placeholder, whatever. He's only the champ for 3 weeks before he loses it to Pedro Morales. But still, what a feather in the cap to be the guy to take down Thor of wrestling, Bruno Sammartino, 2,803 days. And that, by the way, was in 71. So what, 15 years before we see what he's doing with Jim Crockett Promotions. And yet, despite all of that, he's not in the WWF Hall of Fame. I don't understand that.
That does boggle the mind.
Yeah, like, wait a minute. Bruno was one of the pillars of this whole company, and this is the guy who beat him. And by the way, he had tremendous other acts before, during, and after. But then the whole Russian thing, it's like, man, just on those two things alone, he's got to go in. And now, of course, he's passed away, and I guess he could go in posthumously, but what a nice thing it would have been if we would have been able to get him in there.
Yeah. You know what? That'll be one of those that, God, I don't think anybody will be able to put on an argument that could justify him not being in there.
Yeah, totally.
That sucks.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.